Good day, good evening, or good morning, everyone. My name is Antonio Cavoni, and this is Cavoni is my channel. And today I have a very special video for you because I've been thinking about that I have to make some video about myself. Because actually I know that I have English speaking subscribers, but I don't know actually what I'm doing, who am I, and etc, etc. And I had a thought that maybe it will be great that I will make a video just about myself, because actually talking about myself, talking about ourselves, and just telling some information about yourself to the new people, it's the first step in conversation and in communication between people. So I decided to make such a video for you, and I will use different questions from the web page 100 Great Conversation Starters. conversationstarters.com. So I will take these questions. I know that some people have sent me some questions in English, but actually I've decided now to make a video, just video with common information, not some specific type of questions that you would like to ask me, but just some questions that could show my personality or my character for you. I think maybe much more better. And then after such experiments with this video, maybe of course I would like to make a video with your questions, with your personal questions to me. But today we'll try to use this material, these questions, and actually I've never done this before. It's my first time when I try to answer questions like that and in English in front of the camera. But it will be interesting. It will be interesting experience for me too. Okay, so the first question actually is like that: where did you grow up? And I have to say that I'm Russian, so I'm from Russian Federation, and I grew up in a very small town near Moscow. And actually, it's my hometown, of course. And I came back. Just half a year ago, I came back to my hometown, and I don't know, it's pretty okay to live here. And talking about my growing up years, I would like to say that I think I had a happy childhood. I didn't have some big stressful things until the age of 13 or 14. I was teenager, I was a teenager. I was absolutely happy, but during the teenager times I had some, my life has changed dramatically into another way, and I became not so funny person anymore. I have this, of course it's part of me to have a good humor, I guess, and to have comedy videos on this channel. But I think, and I suppose that after some period of time and some situations after which I had during the teenager times, I've been changed. And but it's another topic. It's another details that maybe someday I will tell you. It's big stories. But just today I would like to take these questions very basically, just without super deep details or something like that, just common information. So yeah, I grew up in a hometown in the town that I live now, Stupino, near Moscow. So yeah. And the second question is, do you have any pets? Yes, and I have pets during the whole my life. actually, and now I have a cat, and she's very nice, and she is totally white. And also I have a rat. I had 3 rats. I had 2 more rats, so to say, but they've died, and yeah, now I have only 1 rat, but she's very nice too. And actually I'm very fond of pets, and I really like to have pets at home. I enjoy it, and I couldn't imagine my life without pets, without animals at home. Just don't know how to live. Whole my life, my entire life, they were at home, and I just don't know. I don't know how to live without them. Okay, and the next question: what type of phone do you have? Actually, I have just Chinese phone, Huawei. I don't think so that it's so interesting, but actually, it's pretty normal. I'm satisfied with it. Another question is, what did you do this past weekend? Actually, because we have the time of self-isolation, and we can go out a lot, and actually we have to stay at home and to go out as less as possible. My past weekend was absolutely classical during these days. I was at home, of course, and actually now we have weekend. Today is Saturday, and the previous weekend also was absolutely classical. I've played some games. I make a new album. I actually have 3 albums to finish, but now I'm so concentrated on 1 album, and I'm trying to finish it. So I've created some stuff. I wrote some literature stuff for myself, and yeah, I'm trying to work at home as much as possible and to enjoy this process, not just to suffer from sitting at home, but just to enjoy the process. It's my type of chilling out here. And what are your plans for this weekend? Yeah, the same plans to try to finish my album, to try to make some new videos for this channel in Russian and English. Now I really want to make English speaking videos because I just enjoy it. And yeah, just to find out some new information, some new stuff to watch, to play, to read, and maybe to listen to, so something like that. What do you like to do in your spare time? Actually, the same things that I've already told you, and I'm very fond of history. I like history so much because I don't know, when I was a kid, and I wanted to be an archaeologist. Really, I wanted to be a musician first of all, and then I wanted to be a writer, and also I wanted to be an archaeologist. And I think that I'm pretty successful as musician from the point of view of results. I mean, productivity. Writing stuff has just begun. Actually, I've created my first book just half a year. I finished it just half a year ago, something like that. So now I'm trying to read a lot of books about history, and especially ancient history, of course, because I don't know, I enjoy this process so much. For me, it's very interesting to understand and to know about the origins of civilization, about different nations and the history of these nations. And I'm amazed that all the people on the planet actually are very, very connected through the history, through the blood, and I mean bloodlines and other stuff. It's amazing. So I play a lot. I mean, video games, computer games. I really like it. Now I'm playing. Now I play with my girlfriend Divinity Original Sin. We play together. I play Assassin's Creed Origins. I play Dead Space, DMC, Devil May Cry. Yeah, so I enjoy a lot of things, and I really like to read. I like to read a lot. I don't know, just so many things that I like, and so many things that I like to do. Yeah, there are a lot, really. Okay, and what is the first thing you do when you wake up? First of all, I try to check some news. For example, because we have the situation with the virus and all these things, I'm trying to check the information about this, what happened during the night, and after that I just check some messages, some news. For me, it's important just to know what happened when I was sleeping, what was happening when I was sleeping, and something like that. Yeah, if my girlfriend at work, first of all, I write her a message that I wake up and I'm open for the conversation. Yeah. What is the last thing you do before you go to sleep? It depends on my mood. It depends on what I want to do before going to sleep, because basically I prefer to read before going to sleep, because it helps me to relax and to be prepared for the sleep. And also I like to play some game without sound. For example, just to start playing Assassin's Creed Origins and have headphones with some ASMR stuff. So I don't watch ASMR videos. Like 70% of ASMR content that I have, I don't know. In 70% situation, I just listen to ASMR. I don't watch it. I just have my headphones and play, for example, the game, and that's how I relax, and just it helps me, to relax a lot. I don't like just to sit and be concentrated on ASMR content, just to sit with telephone and watch YouTube or something like that. I don't know, for me it's boring. Maybe I like to combine ASMR and playing the game or doing something else, and actually it triggers me, so tingles are working anyway. I have system like that. What is your favorite holiday? I don't think so that I have my favorite holiday in common. Just I'm not a very big fan of my birthday, for example, because during my life I had so many situations when my birthday were ruined totally. And I mean, from the psychological point of view, I had lots of bad situations on my birthday, so I don't like them. And also I don't like when the attention on this day is so concentrated on me. I don't like this attention. I don't like when there is attention in this way, when people are trying to tell some good words for me just because I was born. I don't know, I like when people tell me something good because I did something good, or some interesting material for the music, for my results. I don't think so that the thing that I was born, it's my achievement. Maybe it's an achievement of my mother, but not mine. So I prefer to to congratulate my mother with that, actually. But and maybe Christmas and New Year's Day are good holidays. I like them. But anyway, I'm not a big fan of holidays in common. If you could meet anyone in history, who would it be? Actually, I have, it's not a dream, but I was thinking about that, about history, people from the history, and I think that it will be great to have some kind of interview and to have Adolf Hitler and Joseph Stalin in one room, just put them in front of each other, face to face, and I would be like an interviewer. So I would like to have an interview like that and to ask lots of questions to such people. It's just from the point of view of history, of, I don't know, they're so demonic people, I guess, and maybe they're not people anymore. Of course, they're just like symbols, and I would like to talk with symbols like that and to understand their motives, what they feel, what they wanted, and just to ask them basic questions like that about life, about love, about death, about their childhood and something like that. And also I would like to talk to Che Guevara. I guess it was very interesting. He was a very interesting person, and I guess these people are very interesting for me, like symbols from the point of view of history. Of course, Alexander the Great will be also a very good choice, or Cleopatra or Caesar, something like that, just people who now are the symbols of something. I would like to talk to them. What do you like to do to relax? I've already answered this question. I like to watch ASMR video and to play a game simultaneously, and to take a bath. And actually, taking a bath, it's a good way for me to read and to write some things. I just use my phone to write some thoughts or material that I have in my head, some ideas, something like that. Do you play any instruments? The next question is, yeah. And I play guitar in common. I play mandolin. I play domra. Domra, it's a Russian national instrument. And I went to musical school and I played like professionally on this instrument. So I've taught to play on this instrument. I play keyboards. I play flute a little bit. I play drums a little bit. But I really like keyboard and piano and etc. And guitars. It's my type of instrument, I guess. And national folk instruments. I'm really fond of folk instruments a lot. For me, it's very interesting. Okay, childhood questions. Now we have childhood questions. All right. So, what was your favorite children's book? My favorite children's book was Encyclopedia about the Universe. It's true. Like, I really liked it. I liked it so much. And also Encyclopedia about the history of ancient civilizations, about ancient Egypt, about ancient Greece, Rome, and Slavic nations, and about Vikings, as I remember. And I really liked these two encyclopedias, and I still have it. Also, as I remember, I liked some fantasy or fantastic books. For example, like Time Machine by Arthur Conan Doyle, author Conan Doyle, and some fantastic books like that. But encyclopedias, for me, it was the best thing. What is your first childhood memory? I think that it could be a little bit negative or maybe depressive, I don't know, for some people. But my first memory was where I remember the situation where my father was collecting some clothes, his stuff into the big bag. So he went away actually from our family when I was 2 years old or something like that, and I really remember it. I couldn't, when I was a kid, I couldn't understand normally what was happening, but I remember like the image, the picture. I have this picture in my head, and I guess it was my first memory. For me it's normal now. I can talk about it absolutely without any problems, but just it's true. What type of kid were you? I was very calm. I was very nice. I was anti-conflict kid. I didn't want to have any conflicts. I was very quiet. Yeah. So, but in also I was very funny and happy until some things. Yeah. What is one thing you miss about being a kid? There are lots of things actually I miss about being a kid, and I guess the first thing about being a kid is that you don't have lots of responsibilities in life, and you have this strange type of psychological freedom. If something is okay, everything is okay, and you don't have drunk parents all day long or something like that, it's absolutely normal. And this feeling of freedom, this feeling of yourselfness is the thing I very liked when I was a kid. When you are a kid, you think that you are the best and unique, and you have no problems with that. You don't have to put the mask on your face and to pretend that you are another person. You are just who you are, and that's all. You are a kid, you have no responsibilities, and you have some kind of connection with the other side, I think. And when I was a kid, I was absolutely sure that I'm unique and happy, and I enjoyed life so much. And when we are growing up, and I had the feeling that I'm so special. But when we are growing up, we lose this feeling of that we are so special. We just lose it, and we put a lot of masks on our faces. We try to pretend a lot in our lives, and I don't like this. I think that we have to go to basics to find out who we really are. And the answer is not the question. The answer is in our childhood. Yeah. I think something like that about this. Okay, school and work topics. Where did you go to school? I went to school, just ordinary Russian school, and number 8. And that's all actually. What was your favorite subject? I didn't have favorite subjects at school. I have favorite subjects in my life personally, in my spare time. And I liked history a lot. I liked literature a lot. But I hate it, and still I don't like. I don't hate now, but I don't like mathematics, geometry, and all these things. I don't. What was your least favorite subject? Yes, it was mathematics. What's the first thing you do after school? What was the first thing in this case you do after school? I don't know. School is a very big period of time. It's like I had 10 years of school. So I suppose I did lots of things after the school during these 10 years. I watched some serials, read books, I don't know, had fun, maybe sleep when I was in high school. Just another questions. What do you do for a living? I'm a teacher. I teach English, and I prefer to teach adults. And yeah, I really like it. And for example, the way I'm talking now, it's a little bit strange for me because I don't have any feedback when I'm talking to you. So it's new experience to talk in front of the camera. It's always new experience to talk in front of the camera in English. And I had different videos in English before this. And for me it was always difficult because I don't have feedback, and it's like it's strange. And what is your dream job? My dream job is to be a writer and musician, to stay and to have a total freedom in what you create. Like my perfect and dream job is to continue working like I'm working now, so to teach people, to write music, to write some books, and to give it to the people without any, just as fast as I can, just upload it somewhere and people could buy it. So I would like to have a connection with audience, just like face to face. Like I create the content, I give it to you, you pay some money for that, I'm happy, you are happy too. For me it's a dream. And in this case I could travel around the world, I don't know, and to work wherever I want to. And for me it's great, it's perfect. Okay, relationship questions. What is the first thing you notice about a guy or girl? Sense of humor, it's very important. And eyes, the way she or he talks. And I want to be honest with you, so I really want to be honest in any content that I create. If we take girls, I really like S's. I really like S. And for me it's beautiful. I mean, I don't know, just not like, I mean, the butt and that's all. Sorry microphone. But the whole, this thing, I mean the face of course, and the yes I like it, so I couldn't ignore it. Have you been in love? Yeah, lots of times. And do you believe in soulmates? Yeah, somehow we have. I don't believe in souls a lot, but I think that we have some common types of personalities. I mean, there are maybe 16 or maybe more types of personalities that we could have, and I believe that people could have some people that are very just not totally like them, but in some ways have the same motivations, the same feelings, emotions about, some type of work, job, or hobby. And in these spheres we could just be connected, and we could look like each other, and just to be like twins sometimes. But just in some spheres, I don't believe that you can find the person that could be absolutely the same as you. No, but in some spheres, like, creating the content, or in like movies, like music, you can find the person that could have, and she or he could have the same tastes, something like that, the same visions on life, the same philosophical thoughts about life and death, and so the same mythology, the same religion, I don't know, etc, etc, etc. And do you believe in love at first sight? In love? No. I think that you could have something like pre-love state, where you want to be with this person, to sleep with this person, you want this person, and you have this feeling that everything will be just amazing, and you are totally, and your brain is totally blocked. And I think for the first 3 months you could have this feeling, but it's not love. I think that love is the result of experience and time. I really believe in it. I could say that I could love someone after a long period of time. Really, love transforms all day long, all over the years. But anyway, if we take love from my point of view, love is a result of experience. So only after some period of time you can understand and you can have the feeling that this person is very, very close to you and you really know this person. Yeah. Would you rather be rich and never find true love, or be poor and find true love? Of course, I would like to be poor and find true love, because I am poor and I found true love, so it's my reality. Sport conversation status. Do you play any sports during the time of self-isolation? No, but I really enjoy small tennis. I mean, not small tennis in English, it's called table tennis. I really enjoy swimming. I like to swim a lot, and I have some just athletic little exercises at home. I try to do this. I'm not enjoying this. I enjoy swimming, for example, and playing football, but to do some exercises, and this is the thing that I'm trying to do every day now, but I don't enjoy. I'm trying to compare this, not to compare, to combine these things, these exercises with something like moving or just watching movies, I don't know, with something. And yeah. Vacation questions. Where was the last place you went on vacation? The last place where I went on vacation was St. Petersburg, and it was in January on my birthday and on the birthday of my girlfriend. And before that, I guess that the last time I was somewhere, it was some south, Russian south, I mean sea. I was at sea, but in Russian Federation. I mean, we have pretty normal places for swimming and sunbathing, actually. Where do you plan going for your next vacation? I'm very fond of vacation. I really like it. I really like to travel. I like to travel a lot, and now it's very difficult to predict what will happen during the day, the 2 days, the week. So I have lots of plans. My dream is to go to as many countries as I can, but now it's very hard to plan. I don't want to plan. When I'll have a chance to go somewhere, I will go. Food and drink topics. What is your favorite drink? Actually, water. I really like water. And if we take alcoholic drink, I really like Jägermeister. We call it like that. I don't remember how it's called in English or in German. And it's my favorite type of alcoholic drinks, and also I like a very good wine, but we don't have a very good wine in our country. We have it, but it's very expensive. I couldn't buy it. And what is your favorite food? I like Italian cuisine, and this is my favorite type of cuisine at all. I really like it. I like French cuisine, but from the point of view of bakery. I like French bakery a lot, and a little bit of Russian cuisine, like traditional Russian things that we have here. I mean, pelmeni, borщ, blinchiki, and etc. I really like. So it's about food. Yeah, what's your favorite pizza topping? I like classical pizzas like pepperoni pizza, or maybe, and also I like pizza with pineapple. Yeah. What is your favorite ice cream flavor? I like vanilla. I like classical vanilla taste. I mean flavor. Entertainment topics. Who is your favorite actor? I have lots of favorite actors. There are millions of great actors that I like, and I don't know how to choose the best. I don't know. I like Anthony Hopkins. I like Matthew McConaughey. I like, Tom Hanks. I like Jim Carrey. I like lots of actors, and I like Ray Fiennes. And I'm trying to study how they act, and just for me it's like education sometimes. What is your favorite movie of all time? Oh, I don't know. It's very difficult to answer the questions in short, questions like that in short. Because actually there are lots of things that I like, of course, and there are lots of movies that I like, but I would like to say that I like, Interstellar, I like Godfather, I like Die Hard, the first part. I don't know, I like lots of movies, believe me. The Silence of the Lambs, we've just rewatched it with my girlfriend several days ago. Lots of them. What is your favorite music artist? Yeah, I like lots of musicians. I like musicals too. I like Notre Dame de Paris. But talking about favorite musicians, I could say that I like right now I listen, in the whole my life I listen to Rammstein, I like Marilyn Manson, I like Aha, I like him, I like IAMX, I like Duran Duran, and etc. I like Alphaville. It's also a very good music band, lots of them. And actually, this could be like a first part, of course, of these questions. And if you like this type of conversation and type of material, type of ASMR video, I will continue answering this question. So please write a comment, and don't forget to subscribe and press the like button. For today that's all, and also I would like to say thank you so much for your support and all your comments. It's very important for me, really important. I know that you have a strange type of ASMR channel. It's very strange. There are lots of things in Russian, and there are lots of strange things in Russian, because I like to combine comedy stuff with ASMR stuff, with just vlogs and conversation with people. And this is because I have never thought about making ASMR channel like a conveyor, or like a commercial production way of ASMR things, because I wanted to make a ASMR channel where people could find themselves like they're at home, like they could have a conversation with a friend. And the main reason of making an ASMR channel like that was to make content that could be very free. So that's why I make on this channel everything that I want, and people enjoy all different types and different sides of my personality and character, and I think it's great. So leave a comment and see you. My name is Antonio Cavoni, and this is Cavoni ASMR.